Matrix Productions.
Unlocking levels, unlocking levels, unlocking levels. Hosted by Seal the Source. Tap in.
Yo, man, what's good, y'all? It's your boy CL the Source, back with another episode of Unlocking Levels. Hope y'all doing well. Had a little time before I'm about to start this shift over at the restaurant and had some thoughts on my mind. So I said, why not, man? I'm over here waiting. I might as well be productive with my time. That's typically the case when I get situations or opportunities to kind of be to myself and be with myself. I'm doing something, you know what I'm saying? I'm always taking advantage of the time that I'm allotted when it's not committed elsewhere via a job or another commitment or whatever the case may be. But today, this is being recorded on Saturday, what's today? Golly. Today is April 29th, Saturday, April 29th, 2023. Excuse me. And I just really wanted to get on here and share my thoughts, to be real with you. You know what I'm saying? I've really been reflecting a lot on life, based on my experiences up to this point in my life. And when I do get those moments of reflection, I take a lot from that. I draw a lot from that. A lot of valuable stuff, at least from my estimation, and really learn to try to apply it into my life in actuality. You know what I'm saying? So I guess with that being said, something that's really been on my mind recently, as things have become more challenging and I've been met with different situations where it's a lot more difficult, it's uncomfortable, it really tests me in a lot of different ways. I wanted to share my thoughts on those situations and what I've kind of pulled from that, some of the lessons that I've kind of extracted from those situations. Like right now, just to kind of give y'all a quick background on what's going on. I don't want to get too long-winded in terms of all the details, but shit's going, pretty crazy right now in my life in terms of just working a lot, man. Just really getting to it. Hustling, grinding. I don't put none of my personal development to the side. That's an everyday thing. I'm always focusing on becoming a better me. So that's not going to change. That's every single day. And that also ties into what I do every day through every interaction, whether that's at work or whether it's the smallest interaction throughout the day. And I've been busy. I'm not going to lie. So busy to the point, where I'm starting to feel a little burnout. You know what I'm saying? And I was just having a great conversation with one of my brothers, the closest people to me in my life, my boy AB. Shout out AB, always do you. We was talking about, usually when we have our conversations, I always feel recharged and just kind of definitely with a better vision of what I got to do going forward and everything like that, man. It's very centering. It's very, it's just good for the spirit, you know what I'm saying, to have people like that around you. But anyway, getting back to the topic of discussion, I've been really, really busy lately, you know what I'm saying? So much to the point where it has really been taxing on my body. I'm feeling a little bit of exhaustion, but at the same time, there's a sense of me knowing that I'm on the right path, because it's not like I hate where I'm at. I actually really love where I'm at and where I'm going. And I know that exhaustion's coming from a place of just giving it all I got, because I know the direction I'm moving in. I know my purpose. I know what I'm designed to do. And I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to that every single day, making progress in all sorts of different areas. But I look at things as they continue to get more challenging nowadays. Sometimes it wears on me. I'm not gonna lie to you. And it's so much easier for me to just want to point the blame and be like, oh, this person said that, this person acting this way, this, that, and the third, right? But I've come to the realization, especially after talking to my boy AB, And I've been thinking about it for a while now. But every every challenge, every difficulty, every form of adversity is merely just an opportunity. It's an opportunity to practice what you've been working on. It's an opportunity to practice a virtue. It's an opportunity for you to be your best self. You know what I'm saying? And I was just telling somebody this recently. You know, when we pray to God for more patience or more strength or whatever the case may be that we pray for, God doesn't usually give you more patience or more strength. What he does is gives you more opportunities to be patient, opportunities to practice strength. And that's how I'm looking at everything is opportunities. You know what I'm saying? When something happens unexpectedly, I'm like, okay, there's an opportunity here. This is an opportunity. This form of adversity, I'm going to gain something from this. You know what I'm saying? And in my discussion with my boy AB, he brought up something real cool, man, which I love, man. And it was a reminder. And shout out to Jocko Willink, because he's really the one that kind of, put me on this as well. That no matter what happens in your life, everything that happens in your life is geared towards your higher, making you get closer to your highest good, or it's for your highest good. And let me explain that for y'all, because everything, even if whatever label we put on it, good, bad, whatever label we decide to put on it, it's happening for our highest purpose. And it's better to look at things from a more optimistic standpoint than to let something drag you down and mess up your whole entire experience of life. You know what I'm saying? Or even just little parts of it. So to choose to be optimistic is actually, in my estimation, the right choice to make. And a lot of us are not even aware that we have the choice. We just think that life happens to us. And Jocko has this thing where he says, no matter what's happening, oh, flat tire, good. Oh, traffic in the streets, good. Oh, my car window got bashed in, good. And it's just because, those things are obviously not pleasant to go through. But to choose the mindset of saying good, that's just like, okay, there's something that's happening that the universe is helping me redirect myself towards. You know what I'm saying? There's something to be gained here. And I think that's a brilliant way to look at things. It's a very important mindset, perspective. And for me, it's been really helpful just taking full accountability. I always say it to myself all the time, everything is my fault. Everything is my fault. I take accountability for everything in my life. If I can take accountability for all the good in my life, I got to learn to take accountability for the bad in my life or the less desirable in my life. And when you do that, what you start to realize is like you give yourself all the power back. You know what I'm saying? You're not just leaking energy and just giving it away for free and not valuing your own energy. I'm giving myself all the power back. So I take responsibility for everything, whatever happens in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always just trying to stay attuned and open to whatever the situation, scenario has to teach me. And honestly, doing that has been a game changer, because even when I'm not as vibrant as I want to be in terms of my spirit, in terms of my energy, I'm always going to do what I need to do, no matter how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And and really to tie all that together is this entire existence, this entire experience of life is so rare. It's so unique. It's so valuable. It's so miraculous that I'd be a fool to take any of it for granted and sulk in my sorrows. You know, I'd rather make the choice to rise up every single time and not waste none of my life complaining, wishing things was different. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I wish I was stronger. And I'm getting there every single day by approaching things head on, keeping a positive mindset, trying to make the best decisions, best choices that I can make, and really just finding enjoyment in this whole journey, this whole experience. And I was telling my boy AB, referring back to that conversation, I told him, bruh, you know what it is too, man? It's part of your purpose is understanding what your gift is, what your God-given natural gifts are, and giving that outwardly to the world, making that your full-time job. And you got to find what you're naturally good at, what you naturally gravitate towards, what you naturally are passionate and what you love to do. You know what I'm saying? And really dedicate yourself to that. I've learned a lot about myself. I'm still learning a lot about myself, but I'd like to think that I know myself better than I ever did in my life. And in that space where I do know myself a whole lot better, I know what I want, I know what direction I'm moving in, and I know what I don't want, and I know what direction I don't want to move in. So with that understanding, with that understanding and that clearer picture, man, everything I envision for myself, I know for a fact it's going to happen because I know how I'm using my time, how I'm using my energy, you know what I'm saying? How I'm allocating my resources, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? And look, that's not to say that I got things figured out. Hell no, I still got hella figuring out to do. You know what I'm saying? It's more about just trusting myself as I continue to walk this path, and also paying attention to my intuition so that I can confirm to myself that I am moving in the right direction. If it feels right, I'm following that energy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm creating opportunities for myself. That's why I'm out here in Hawaii, to keep it real with you, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, this entire experience so far has taught me so much, you know, being so far away from home and really just understanding and learning how to rely upon myself, and having a lot of time to myself, to be real with you, free from a lot of different things, and just kind of learning how to be open to every experience. And so far, man, you know, this experience in itself, being out here in Hawaii, is if I had to sum it up in one word, man, it's unique. It's unique. And this is I don't know where I'm gonna go from here, what's gonna happen next, but the best way to create your future is to, you know, work on it. You know what I'm saying? Is to do something now. You know, create action, create plans, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And keep it moving. And that's what I'm doing, to keep it real with you. And we're gonna see what's gonna happen. But either way, I'm gonna find enjoyment out of it. I'm gonna find fulfillment out of it. I'm going to create fulfillment out of it. I'm going to create contentment out of it. Peace. You know what I'm saying? And just continue to evolve. That's really my mission in life. And I know that if I continue to focus on adding value to myself and learning more and more and becoming the best version of myself and meeting the highest version of myself, everything else is just going to fall into place naturally. And that's the honest truth. It feels like that's happening, you know what I'm saying? So, and I've seen evidence of that on countless occasions. So I got to continue to trust it, you know what I mean? And still just accept every challenge, and just, and just enjoy this existence straight up. You know, sometimes I get caught up in taking things way too serious, and then my reaction time is a lot quicker now. When I catch myself doing that, or going down, going down a path of, feeling sorry for myself, or feeling whatever the case may be, feeling lower vibrations, I'm like, man, I catch myself and I just start to laugh, bro. To be real with you, I just catch myself and I just start laughing. I'm like, bro, this shit funny, man. Like, well, I'm stressing out. I catch myself stressing over some weak ass shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what you doing, bro? And I just remind myself, man, like, nothing should ever be taken as serious. You know what I'm saying? That's why laughter truly is the best medicine. That's why I put out that last episode last week, talking about the importance of laughter being the best medicine. And yeah, man, to be honest with you, that in itself has been one crazy life hack that I go back to all the time. You got to have playfulness in your life, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, shit get too serious, shit'll get stale right away. You know what I'm saying? So you really got to keep things fresh, keep your spirit right, and try not to take things too serious, man. Real talk. That's what I'm learning. Definitely have a sense of urgency because, we don't know how much time we have left. But at the same time, in order to access that happiness and that enjoyment out of this process, you got to learn how to laugh. Because sometimes this shit funny, man. This whole life thing, it should be crazy. It should be funny. It should be weird. It should be wild. I don't know, man. Like, maybe it's not even meant to be understood fully, but to be experienced, who knows? That's another topic for another day. But shit, all I know is I'm going to die one day. But before that, I'm for sure finna live. You know what I'm saying? I'm really going to take my life and do the best that I can to, create experiences that I could look back on, and smile, create memories and be wherever my feet are at. You know what I'm saying? Right now, my feet are currently in Oahu, Hawaii. So I'm out here just trying to find enjoyment in the experience, and I very much am doing so, staying open-minded. And yeah, man, with that being said, I'm going to keep going. That's regardless of whatever happens in life, good. I'm going to keep going. And I hope you do too. That's a central theme that we can always come back to, no matter what. Even if you're not even in full pursuit of something, just keep going, bro. Shit's going to get better. Every storm comes to pass. You feel me? So, man, just always keep that in mind. There's all sorts of different resources that you can tap into to help you out when you're feeling low. And I don't know if it's got to be self-destructive. There's ways to, get yourself to a better place mentally, spiritually, and, utilize these resources, man. Find these resources. I talk about a lot of them. Dip back into the archives of, the Blessed Beyond Measure podcast or even other episodes of Unlocking Levels, man. I'm sharing gems and, giving y'all some tips and life hacks myself that I've been using in order to get to this space, you know what I'm saying? And trust me, man, shit ain't always peachy. It don't feel that way all the time. But everything is a choice. And I made the choice to be here. I made the choice to be where I'm at. And I'm always going to make the best of it no matter where I'm at, wherever I put myself in, because it was up to me. I made the choice and I take full accountability. And, once you do that, again, you give yourself all the power back. And once you got the power, man, you got the power to make your life whatever you want it to be, for real. Not to sound corny and cheesy, but it's real talk. Make a decision, make a commitment, and decide what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And just get to work and do what you want to do with your life and build it the best way that you want to build it. That's really all I can say for this episode, to be real with you. But, this was cool, just taking full advantage of the time that I've been allotted to kind of have a conversation. You see me, I'm in the whip, I'm in the car right now. But I like this kind of change of scenery. It's a cool, different setting to kind of be myself and share that with you guys, be transparent. And man, I appreciate y'all rocking with me, especially all my new subscribers, all my new followers. I appreciate y'all showing me support and showing me love. And I hope that whatever I'm putting out there for y'all, hopefully y'all catch this and it helps make your life better. Because that's always my intent. I'm always coming from that pure place of love. And I hope y'all can feel that, man. And with that being said, man, thank you so much for supporting your boy. It's your boy CL The Source from Unlocking Levels, back with another episode. I hope y'all enjoyed. And till next time, y'all, peace and love.